welcome. If you're new here, you're in for a gay old time. Strap in, strap on, and ready your ears for the orgasmic sounds of the Chris and Kaz Show.
She's in the building. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, Kaz. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You don't look very happy there. You don't look very happy.
Do you give a shit, really?
Yes, I do. Of course I do. You're looking very quiz hostish. Are you going for...
Thank you.
Are you going to do the next quiz? Emmerdale quiz, maybe? I don't know. Seems a little bit like that, doesn't it?
Well, you don't watch Emmerdale, though, so what point would that be?
Don't need to watch it. I know it'll be awesome.
Yeah.
That's what happens when Chris is winner.
Whatever.
Welcome. If you have just tuned in and clicked on our live feed, we're live across Facebook, YouTube, Twitch and Mixer this evening. This is the 8th instalment of the Chris and Kaz Show. And boy, are we going to take you for a ride tonight.
What does that mean?
I have loads planned.
Oh, God, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a brand new jingle.
Okay.
Yeah. Looking a little
Well,
bit...
are you going to play it or are you going to talk about it?
Well, I don't know whether to savour it
Okay.
or say it now. Don't know.
Okay.
Would you like to hear my brand new jingle, Kaz?
Go on. I want to hear it.
Okay. All right. Right. We might need a bit of an introduction for this. All right. Are you right to do the introduction? Let's just cut down the music a minute. Here we go. Chris is...
What do you want to say?
I don't know.
So this is our brand new jingle.
Yeah. Can you do that for me?
I just did.
Well,
Go on.
after 3. 1,
Okay.
2, 3.
This is our brand new jingle. Enjoy, guys. I wish I'd never even told you. I really wish I'd never even told you.
Oh, it's made my week. It's been an awful week, but it's made my week, Kaz.
Yeah, whatever.
It's kind of a bit of a visual thing, isn't it? Really, because you know, I think we're gonna have to help out the podcast crew with the vision.
They will never understand. That's life, isn't it? Life goes on. It is an audio thing. They like to hear us chat, and that's cool. That's okay.
I think we should give them a little bit of insight into the meaning around my jingle. If you couldn't recognise the jingle, it's actually Rock Lobster by the B-52s. And Kaz, you're looking very warm there. You got a...
It's very chilly. It's very chilly in Plymouth right now, okay? So I'm covering up because there's a chill in the air and I'm, more than entitled to cover my skin if that is what I wish to do. Thank you very much. And absolutely for no other reason. No. And definitely not because I think I'm going to be ridiculed. Thank you very much.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dear.
Actually, I may have to take it off at some point because it is really hot in here today.
Go on then, Kaz. We got to fill him in, haven't we? So what happened to you? What happened to you this weekend? Go on. Tell us. Do we... Hold on a minute. Oh,
God, here we... Oh, shut up. Right.
It was really difficult.
Look.
Go on then, Kaz.
Look, I'm a fair-skinned person, okay? I am practically a ginger. It's who I am, and I was busy at work, and I don't carry around sunscreen because I don't need it, because I don't go out in the sun ever. I stay in the shade, absolutely always, and I only go out in the sun if I need to. And I had so much to do that day. It took less than an hour to mess up my skin. And it's happened to me so many times.
So you got a little bit red. Is that what it is?
Yes, a little bit burnt.
A little bit burnt. Oh.
God's sake.
Oh dear. Now, I thought I'd... do you like your background, by the way? It's very rainbow today. Both of our backgrounds are very rainbow.
It is getting very samey. I think we need to change it up a bit, Chris.
Oh,
it's nice, but...
I did give it
I feel like I'm on Rainbow. All above the streets and houses, rainbow flying high.
That'll be next week.
I used to love that when I was a kid.
I did change it up a little bit last week, if you remember. I remember that. You pretty much called me a whore. Thanks for that, Chris. No, I didn't.
Cheers for the whoreness.
You just wanted a picture.
Yes, you did.
You just wanted a picture of the Plymouth Hoe.
It was an implication that I was the Plymouth Hoe. Thank you very much.
So I thought I'd just, do your background with the words "the Plymouth Hoe" on it. Do I
look like a librarian today? I'm not sure I like this.
I must admit, you look very, very quiz host, very Anne Robinson today. I don't know whether
bugger off. That's even worse.
I don't know whether you can do the impression. Well then. Right. Something like that.
She does a little look, doesn't she, like that? Little wink.
It looks like you're having a little bit,
that.
Little bit
seizure.
of a,
Maybe I should ease up on the stroke.
Anyway, would you like a little bit of change to your background? I've got something in store for you if you like.
Oh, here we go. You're going to make fun of my skin, aren't you?
No,
go on.
I wouldn't do that.
Go on, get it out of your system now, please. We both know you're dying to.
You do realise whatever you can't mention certain things to me. You must know by now.
I don't even know why I told you I'm a moron. I should have kept my mouth shut. Go on.
Are you ready? It's a little bit of a delay, but it'll get there in a minute.
Yeah, it will do.
For everybody at home.
I can even hear. I can hear it. I can't find my remote to turn my TV down. Go on. Oh, well. That's a lobster there. I am a lobster. I get it.
Kaz. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
I like this song.
I actually do quite like it, but if it wasn't for the copyright, then we'd probably play that in the background for a little bit. But right, guys. So, what do we have in store for everybody? It was really nice to have Anthony McCabe Brown last week for our feature Ask a Queen. We interviewed him. That's still up live on our podcast page. You can find it at podcast.thechrisandkazshow.co.uk. This week, though, we have an LGBTQ&A. So if you are used to viewing our YouTube page and have had a look at the few videos on there, you'll notice that we did an interview with Hadaya, LGBTQ+. And we talked to Farina of what it's like to be LGBT and Muslim. Obviously, Hadaya is a UK-based organisation that seeks to support the LGBTQI+ Muslims through social events, education workshops and social justice campaigns. So we'll be having a little bit of a chat with her a little bit later on in the show. And as always, some awesome new music. You got Gerry's Son and the Smokin Gun, a little bit of dark, sexy rock music for you, Kaz. I know you like a little bit of dark, sexy rock music.
Anything dark and sexy, yes, that's right up my street.
We got Dr. Strongarm's Misharmonious Orchestra. A little bit of blues and heavy metal, mixing it up a little bit. We got Kate McCabe, a singer-songwriter, King Carrier, and then You Over Me, which is a bit of a mix of modern and classic pop punk. So a nice mix of artists in our show this evening. Know the Menstrual Cramps, and have you heard anything on that background?
No, I haven't. No one's told me anything.
No?
I was just going to say, are there any... Right, and this is a bit important now.
Here we go. I know what you're going to ask. I know what you're going to ask.
Are there
you're going to make a point of it, aren't you?
In the songs today? No, because I felt horrendous last time. I didn't want people to send us death threats. So, are there any dead pets within the contents of the music that we're going to listen to?
All right. Oh dear. So, what did you say? Are there any dead pets in the contents of the music?
Yes.
No.
Because I don't want us to end up in a situation that will get massively misunderstood like we did last week. Because if anyone watched or listened to the podcast last week, I don't think that could have possibly come across very well. And I was a bit worried about it. I was a bit worried.
It's the joy of live. I think it was the minute after the minute after we went into a little bit of...
It was your choice. It was your choice of music. There you go. Okay, all right, let's stop that because I'll start laughing again.
Don't worry, we've had no complaints, no death threats. I mean, you're used to it when you offend people, so I'm allowed to offend somebody once. You know what I mean?
Bring it on. Bring it on. You want to bring your death threat? Bring it to my door, yeah?
There we go, fighting talk there.
Yeah, damn straight.
So don't
talk the big talk unless you can bring it. Do you know what I mean? Sorry.
You banned from any forums lately, Kaz? Any groups? You got a ban on?
I haven't been on any in a while. I've given up.
ban on Facebook yet? No.
Do you know what? I haven't had him banned on Facebook in so long, so that's good. And do you know what? Maybe I'm just growing up or something. But when somebody says something that really winds me up, I stop and I'm like, nah, I'll leave it. And I think I might actually be becoming an adult. So that's good.
Wow. Sometimes you just take 5 minutes, think about what you're gonna type, like a bit of a keyboard.
If only I could do that in real life. As opposed to on Facebook.
True. Anyway, so along with the LGBT Q&A with Hadaya and Farina, we have Kaz's Agony Aunt. So, dear Kaz, Agony Aunt. It's an interesting one this time. It's quite on. I think it's quite on par. I think quite a few of our listeners might relate to this issue somebody has. It's a nice one, nice pick there. And then obviously we got the WhatsApp. What's that copyright competition? Whoa! Where you can join in on the live, where it's chat, or you can call us on our studio number 0330 1332 379. So who's going to win What's That Copyright? Probably me.
No, because you never win. And I'm so glad you brought this up.
No,
Chris,
no, wait.
No. This needs to be addressed. This needs to be addressed right
Chris
now.
Is champion.
No, he's not. He's
Chris
a bloody cheat, is what he is. No, he can kiss my ass. No, I'm sorry. I want a retraction. I messaged you and I said, this is going to happen. What happened last week, Chris? What happened? You got the question wrong. And I knew that it was wrong because that blooming song comes on my phone on a regular basis. I knew it. I've listened to that song since I was in my teens. You knew this telling off was coming, didn't you? And
God.
Ended up giving me 4 out of 5 when it should have been 5 out of 5 because Kaz is bloody champion. That's why Kaz is champion. Chris is a rubbish bloody quiz host, and I am fuming, quite frankly. So I want to hear it, Chris. I want to hear it. I want to hear the fact that you got it wrong. You got to tell me.
You're a little bit passionate there, Kaz, I must admit.
I need to hear it.
Okay. All right.
Come on.
Okay. I might have,
You did? You're going to admit it. You're going to admit that you got the question wrong. Chris, don't wind me up. Don't wind me up this early in the show. Come on now.
Okay.
Maybe she'll win,
Say it.
or maybe she won't. Yeah,
Just
pretty unlikely.
bloody well admit that you got it wrong.
The only thing that I really...
you're not going to do it, are you? You're really annoying me now, right? Making me angry.
The only thing that I really, really want to admit to everybody that's listening right now and watching on our...
look, Chris is winner.
Chris is champion.
Yeah, there we go. Except he's not. I told you, I want a retraction. I want you to admit that you got the question wrong.
Unfortunately, you have to write into our complaints department.
Oh, my balls. Lick my balls, Chris. You need to admit that I was right and you were wrong, and Kaz is the bloody champion.
The complaints department as follows. Hello at thechrisandkazshow.co.uk. In the subject line, you can
I wrote to them before and I never got a reply. I'm quite upset about it because I wanted a free t-shirt and it never arrived. And then I wrote again for another free t-shirt and I didn't even get the reply about the free t-shirt. So quite frankly, I don't have much faith in your complaints procedure. So, sort it out.
Well, it was kind of because you didn't put in the subject line the correct subject to the email, which is Chris is winner.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, I didn't do it properly. Oh, I'm such a dick.
Right, before you get any more angrier than you actually are.
You just brought that right up. Do you know what? I'm so tired today and exhausted from my exhausting day. But that just brought up my rage.
I don't know what you were chatting.
I was quite docile and tired today. I was too tired to get angry, but now that's just brought up my rage.
Anyway, moving swiftly on. Save it for Kaz's agony aunt, all right? Anyway, guys, we are...
I don't know. I don't think I can suppress it, quite frankly, but sorry, carry on.
As I was saying.
Whatever.
Anyway, guys, we are going to play...
As you were saying, yeah.
I'm just never going to live this down.
I know this winds you right up.
Right, guys.
Sorry, do you want to just tell the guys what's on today's show?
I'm going to mute you in a minute.
I hope so.
And it ain't going to be your mistake this time.
Anyway. No, because it isn't, because I'm always right. Thank you very much.
Anyway, guys,
twice, maybe.
We're going to play our first track of the show. This is from Gerry Sun and the Smokin Gun. An awesome band that play a dark, sexy, funky rock music. I've been listening to them all week. We've got actually 2 tracks from them this evening. Had a good gander on their Facebook page.
I bet you did, you pervert.
Well, no comment, all right?
Some fitties in there?
Gerard.
Okay.
Anyway, it's made up of Gerard, the front man and the guitarist, Greg on bass, and Ross on drums. They've actually just released their album on the 29th of May called Cheap Dirty Love. We're going to play a track that's titled Cheap Dirty Love in a second. Plenty of high energy. Like I say, I've been stalking their Facebook a little bit, and they've uploaded some cool videos during the lockdown period, like a lot of artists and bands have. Obviously, because you can't get out and gig just yet, but soon they'll be out there and touring again, I would imagine. But they've been doing videos like Q&A videos, which I thought were really good. So if anybody's interested in, their gear setup, all of that sort of stuff, all the technical bits, which some people are, if you're really, really into the band and you follow them, it's quite good to understand the technical side of their sound. So unlike a lot of bands, they put the effort into doing some videos online, so you can have a look at those. There's a funny Q&A there, which I enjoyed watching.
Did you take part in that, Chris? Were you like a fanboy? Were you like?
I missed it.
Yeah, right. Of course you did. You were like, no. What's your favorite color? What's your other favorite band? That was you, wasn't it, Chris?
I might be their fanboy now.
Yeah.
I really like it. So, yeah, 2 tracks from them this evening. So I think we'll kick it off now, actually. And we got a little bit of an introduction from them as well for the track. So it goes a little bit something like this.
Ahoy there, I'm Gerry from Gerry Sun and the Smokin Gun, and you're listening to the Chris and Kaz Show. This is the new single from our album. It's the title track. It's called Cheap Dirty Love. Hope you enjoy. Stay sexy.
Well, I know, oh baby, what you do. You run around this town in your brand new shoes. like to wear my hair. I like to wear my sheets. I like to wear my heart down, 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 down on my sleeve. She paints her lips. It's like a work of art. The way she paints her lip, yeah. Oh, it'll break your heart. Well, I know that I can take it. I'm going over here to keep. And I know that we can make it. Give me some relief. Give me some in your cheek. Give me some of that cheap, cheap, dirty love. A cheap, dirty love. A cheap, dirty love. A cheap, dirty love. Oh, it's so cheap. A cheap and dirty love. A cheap and dirty love. A cheap and dirty love. Oh. Cheap.
You're listening to The Chris and Kaz Show.
I mean, you can see me bopping my head to that, can't you? Literally. It's right up my street.
It is.
It is. It is. What did you think, Kaz?
No, I liked it. I liked it very much, so.
So it's Gerry's Son and the
I've-
Smoking Gun with a track called Cheap Dirty Love. You like a little bit of dirty love, don't you, Kaz?
Do you know what? I like it if it's dark and, a bit of rock. I like it even better if it's dark and sexy and there's a bit of rock. I like that.
There we go.
There you go. I'm thinking, though, the name. I'm asking about the name, okay?
Yeah.
Gerry's Son and the Smokin' Gun. Because it just reminds me like an oldie-fashioned business. Do you know what I mean? Like back in the day, like Gerry and Son, I don't know, like a corner shop or something. Gerry and Son, maybe they sold barrows or, I don't know, had a corner shop and that kind of jazz. Is it Gerry and Son? Are they related? Or is it just Gerry, Son, Gerry, White Son? So, I don't know.
I like your thinking there. I don't think they're related.
Oh, okay.
But it is a bit. I like the name. It's a good
Or
rock,
maybe,
good rock band name, isn't it?
maybe it is. It's a bit long-winded though, isn't it? It's like Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. It's quite a long name. But I'm thinking maybe his name is Gerryson. And he's like, no, Gerry's Son. Maybe I'm thinking too much into this.
I think maybe you are.
I think I am. I usually do.
Guys, tune in more regularly for Chris's Kaz's dissection of every band name. I mean, we had bedpost last week, so guys, if you're watching, or listening, if you're watching or listening, guys, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Literally dissected every name. We had what was it, jet ski the other week? We dissected that one as well. Went on a tangent.
Because you know what? Like a lot of these unsigned bands have some crazy names. I'm thinking when they get signed by, because we've had some fantastic ones, and we know they will get signed to big, unless they don't want to. Some of them don't want to, do they? Each their own. But do you think that these big companies are going to go, no, you're going to change that name? That's ridiculousness. You're not even going to fit that on a CD, and people won't understand what it means. So, I don't know.
Welcome to the Chris and Kaz Show. I mean, the other week it was jet ski, and it was like, do they just pull jet and ski out of a hat and put it together? And I was like, Kaz.
Maybe.
I said, Kaz.
You know what? Some bands have actually done that, so it could be actually the case.
I said, Kaz, there are jet skis.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So what, like this band member just loves his jet ski that much that he's like, no, I am going to absolutely name my band after my most favourite jet ski.
Wow. This is truly... Yes. Thank you, Kaz.
Well, you know, I mean,
dear.
I have lots of hobby equipment that I really love so much that I would love to name my band. If I ever have one, I'm going to totally name my band after it. There you go.
Like, I got a good one for you from last week. How about Mousetrap?
Don't even get me started on that. Do you know what? It's been really quiet. Let's not even start on that because I will get angry. But it's actually been quite quiet.
Angrier than you have done before.
Ish.
Anyway, apparently, Kaz.
No.
Apparently, the band are going to explain the name next time. So we'll wait for that. But check them out.
So we have to wait what, like a week or something?
You just today.
Are they going to explain it in this show? Okay, good. Well, you should have said that. Thank you very much. Don't put me on tenterhooks. I wanna know.
Are you all right today?
No, I'm exhausted today. I told you this. I'm so tired. I've had 4 hours sleep, Chris. I'm a little bit not quite here and a little bit all over the place. And I'm drinking cider, so I'm like slightly pissed up, not quite here. So,
Brilliant.
Hi everyone.
Hi. Only a little while to go.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I'm
that was
so professional.
So that was Gerry Son and the Smokin Gun, and you can.
Hi, Gerry, my son.
And you can check them out on Facebook. Get them on Facebook right now. It's facebook.com.
You know we're going to do this every single week, don't you?
Facebook.com/GSSG band. Obviously on Spotify as well, so go stream all of their tracks, please. We're going to play another track from them towards the end of the show as well. You're right now. Should we move on?
Yeah, maybe, because I'm getting a little bit sucked into this weird, delusional world. Maybe play a song or something. I might wake up. Right, I'm with it. I'm here. Okay, let's go.
Anyway, I think we'll play our interview now. How about that? Should we?
That sounds fantastic.
That sounds really good. Okay, so we interviewed Farina from Hedaya, LGBT+.
Oh, yay!
Kaz really enjoyed interviewing Farina, didn't you, Kaz? Wink.
Oh, stop doing that. Honestly, you do that every time. She's lovely. I could totally see us being mates. No, there's nothing else in it, Chris.
Mates.
Absolutely. Whenever there's a lesbian or bisexual woman, Chris has to do this. No, we were just matey. I'd totally like to go out for a beer with her. She seemed really cool. And her girlfriend.
Yes. There we go. So we talked to Farina in terms of what it's like to be Muslim and gay. And
I learned a lot there.
I know. We asked her quite a few interesting questions. And then we also played a little quiz with her. But you can watch the quiz on our YouTube channel. So our YouTube channel, the video straight away, new.thechrisandkazshow.co.uk if you want to go check out the video. Obviously, we'll put the link to the full extended interview on our podcast page as well. You can check that out on our Facebook page shortly. But yeah, let's crack on. So here is the interview with Farina from Hedaya LGBT. This week we are doing a new feature on the Chris and Kaz show called LGBTQ&A. This new feature is where we invite a guest onto the show to talk about different parts of the LGBT community. This week we have a very special guest that Kaz has arranged.
I have?
Yeah?
Yeah, I sent her a message and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
And I responded.
She did.
I did.
And everything. So our guest today is Farina. Hello, Farina.
Hello, Kaz.
Okay, so Farina, tell us what it is you do.
In life?
Yeah, if you like.
So I am part of an amazing organisation, a national organisation called Hidayah, and what we do is help support LGBTQ plus Muslims. Yes, we do exist. What we do is provide a safe space for all people out there to know that there are such things as LGBTQ plus Muslims. We have social events, we do educational stuff, we get featured in videos where we're asked our opinion on up-to-date things like what's going on with RSC education, and then also other stuff like what we're doing for the visibility of Muslims out there. So it's a massive range of things.
Sounds really good.
Yes, amazing.
Community known as Hidayah,
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Great. Where can we find you online?
We are on all the social media platforms, so Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We have our own website as well. So our website is www.hidayahlgbt.co.uk.
Are you super popping on Twitter like me and Kaz, or?
You should stop using that word, Chris. I don't think you even really know what it means.
Do you know what popping means?
It's just trying to sound like Down with the Kids.
It's like Pop Tarts, Snap Crackle Pop.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah,
Is it?
totally pop in.
Pop in.
Yeah.
Because I am popping. But anyway, so we can find you all on the social medias,
Yes.
online, and a little bit about how to get in contact.
So our email address, all of our contact details are all on all of those social media platforms that I mentioned. People can get in touch with us via email. We have a phone number as well. We've got a Hidayah hotline. So you
Hidayah
can...
hotline.
A hotline?
Yeah.
So
You
for
can-
kids that are thinking about stuff, questioning themselves, and
Yeah,
need help.
literally anything. So the key thing about us is that you don't have to be visible if that's not what you want to do. So if you want to drop us an anonymous message online or on WhatsApp or anything like that, you can do that.
I think it's super, super handy to have that sort of hotline
Yeah.
so that you can be in touch with somebody pretty much 24 hours a day, I guess, to
Yeah.
a certain extent. Not to keep you up all night, but
No.
you know, at least you've got that point of contact if you find it difficult to, say, view websites or
Yeah.
you know, go on Facebook and interact with certain groups.
Yeah.
At least then there's a number that's quite sort of anonymous and
Yeah,
be
definitely.
in contact with you, so that's
Yeah.
really good.
Okay, so I wanted to ask,
Go on.
because it's sort of the, elephant in the room. Can you be Muslim and be a gay person? But
can.
do you have to be like, are you allowed to be a practicing Muslim and a practicing gay person? Because I
Absolutely.
heard you
Go
can.
on.
Because
What
I
have you heard on the
heard,
grapevine?
on the grapevine. I did hear that that you're allowed to be gay,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not allowed to be a practicing homosexual. So you're not allowed to have a partner, and you're not allowed to have any naughty stuff that comes with it. Is that true or false?
That's absolutely 100% false.
Okay, interesting.
Yes. So you can absolutely be gay and you can absolutely be Muslim too. They're not separate.
Okay.
The whole point about Hidayah is for people to understand that you don't have to choose between your faith and your identity. The two can go hand in hand.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad about that.
Me too.
I'm glad we're, you know, combating some of these misconceptions, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm assuming Hidayah get involved with local prides?
We do, yeah. So every year we get asked, because there aren't a lot of visible Muslim LGBT groups out there, we get asked to feature on quite a lot, which is amazing for us, but unfortunately we don't have the capacity to go to every single pride. So this year we've dedicated UK Black Pride in London,
Right, okay.
and also Trans Pride in Brighton. So those are our two key ones. Obviously being a Bristol girl, I'm going to go to Bristol Pride.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be marching with two other POC, which is people of colour, LGBT groups. And then I'll spend the rest of the day enjoying Pride and being all gay and things.
Gay in that.
Totes.
Big up the gay massive.
Yeah.
Do you know the gay sign?
No, what's that?
No idea.
I was
Eh?
thinking you might know. I
Oh.
thought you were popping.
You know how you've got like the Star Trek? Is that the Star Trek sign?
Yeah, it's that.
And then, is that the gay sign?
I thought that was the gay. No?
No, that's just
Okay,
a
alright.
POC.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a personal one.
Okay.
Do you drink?
I do not.
That's a lie.
This is not.
Because I was thinking, you know, you're going out in a town, if you know you want to go to gay clubs and stuff, and you want to pick someone up. That's a little bit daunting doing that sober, so you might want a few drinks in you before you do that.
Have you ever had a Diet Coke with a slice of lime in it?
No, I don't drink Coke.
Buzzing.
Buzzing.
You have absolutely no idea the highs it gives you. See, aspartame.
Caffeine high. Caffeine and lime high.
Caffeine and lime. Always lime.
Oh, okay.
It's got lemon. It's not going to do it.
So that gives you the buzz, that gives you the energy to go.
Yes.
She's a fit bitch.
Yes.
I'll chat up that bitch. I'll drag her fucking ass on the dance floor. We're doing this.
Exactly.
Cool.
Literally like that.
Good for you and your Diet Coke.
Thank
I can
you.
do that.
We know that, Kaz.
Yeah, I can do
Believe you me, we know that. So, Bristol Pride,
Yes.
have you been?
I have, yes. I've been a few times. I absolutely love it. Started off back in the day in Castle Park, and then I didn't go to any of the ones in Castle Park only because I wasn't in Bristol.
Right.
Then it moved over to by the amphitheatre
Yeah.
by the harbour side.
I think I've been to that one where it was super, super popular.
Yeah.
And it was just really inundated with people. They had
Yeah.
real difficulty getting people through sort of the queue system, etc.
I think that's possibly one of the reasons why it's changed to Durham Downs.
Okay, so I was looking on your website.
Yeah.
Lots of interesting images.
Yeah.
I like it. You guys go to a lot of events and things.
We do.
This one here, look, you got people there with your banners.
Yes.
That's lovely jubbly, that is. What's going on here?
Okay. So that's featuring our lovely press officer Ezra. A few months ago we had this event in Birmingham where we featured intersectionality and Islam,
Okay.
and we invited lots of speakers to come to the organisation and talk about being gay and also being Muslim.
Do you get like a lot of people sort of disagreeing and then it all just turns into a bit of a free-for-all?
Sometimes I think it depends on the audience and where you're at. A lot of the times we do get people saying you can't be both, and a lot of the times it's the people who are strongly opposed to homosexuality or strongly opposed to Islam. So you get a lot of homophobia and then you also get a lot of Islamophobia. So you've got to deal with all the phobias at the same time, really.
Is the homophobia, I mean, is that a religious thing or is it a cultural thing?
I think it's both.
Is it actually mentioned in the Quran?
It is.
That it's wrong and that
No.
it shouldn't? Okay, but it's mentioned.
Yeah. So for me, religion is a very personal thing. A religion.
I think it should be for everyone, to be honest with you.
Religion is what you make it.
Absolutely.
So I don't think that I can sit here and dictate to you exactly what it means to be a Muslim. And I don't think that I can sit here necessarily and have the right to say to you, this is exactly what Islam is all about. What I do know is that I am Muslim and I am also a lesbian, and I'm happy to be both. It's not a choice for me in terms of my sexuality. Some may say my religion is a choice, but I say, fuck off, that's to do with me.
Yeah.
And
Fuck off.
in relation to what's in the book, again, it's down to interpretation and translation.
I think people could say it's the same about the Bible, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's down
definitely.
to interpretation a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But I think it's more so being true to yourself. What do you truly believe in?
Yeah,
You know what makes you happy.
definitely.
Absolutely, I totally agree.
So, Hidayah, do they have any social events and things coming up soon?
We do, yeah. So at the moment we have get-togethers in Manchester, our local city of Bristol, London, and also in Leeds. So
Oh, that's far up, isn't it?
it is.
Go get
so,
the coach, or do you drive?
Well, I don't go.
Oh, you
We've
don't go
got
that
separate
far.
people in separate parts of the country.
So you got
We're
like
everywhere.
so you got little hubs
Yeah,
basically around the country.
yeah.
I went up to Leeds once.
What was
it
that
took
experience
so
for you?
long. Well, someone didn't tie the stuff down on the roof, and my sleeping bag and the tent came off.
No.
It was rolling around the motorway, and I
Oh,
didn't
no.
even realise until we got there, and it was really late at night. Yeah,
Shit.
I had to sleep in someone else's tent without a sleeping bag. She didn't even give me a blanket, which I thought was really rude. Anyway. So I've noticed on your
pictures of all your different events that you go to. There's lots of people, you know, with the banners and stuff.
Yeah.
And some of their faces are blurred out.
Yes.
What's that all about?
Unfortunately, some people can't be visible. We take these little things for granted, that we can go to all these events and we can fly our flags and our banners and everyone can show their faces, but unfortunately for some of our people, some of our events, they want to take part because they want to be part of our community, but unfortunately they can't show their faces in public.
You see, I think it's a real shame because this guy here, I mean, you can only see he's slightly blurred, but he looks really fit.
Yeah.
He should be shared with the world, I think, if I'm honest.
Personally, he's not my type, but if you say so.
Okay, so this kind of begs the question, if you want to be blurred in photos, wouldn't you be worried just being in the parade that people might... Or are people going to other cities and being part of...
Could be, yeah. Sometimes you get people that go to different cities because they want to be part of the LGBT community and they want to be part of a parade or pride in general.
But not in their own hometown?
Maybe, maybe not. You might have some people that might travel to different cities for that, to visit a parade, which I think is great that you can still do that. It's amazing that even little towns and cities are having, and little villages are having parades and prides now as well, which I think is fantastic. But also I think when you go to Pride, the general atmosphere presents a kind of a safe space. And it's almost like you're in a bit of a LGBT bubble.
Yeah,
where you can just be your truth selves and not have to worry about the people around you because everyone's there for the same reason, which is
I think everybody feels a level of protection as well, isn't it?
Definitely.
I think, to be honest with you, instead of being blurred out, why don't they just get dragged up? No one would ever recognise them, would they? You could wear the makeup and the wigs, and you could even shake hands with people you know, and they'd be like, I don't even recognise them. I think that would be a good idea, personally.
Are we going to drag you up, Kaz?
I am a woman. It's not funny to drag up a woman, is it? It's funny to do it with a man.
You know you can get female drag artists though, right?
What?
Yeah.
Does that exist?
Yeah, of course it does.
Never heard of
Got
this
one in
before.
Bristol.
Wow. I'll have to Google that.
She's amazing.
I don't know. Does that spoil it a bit though?
No.
Isn't the whole point that it's, you know, the unique thing is that it's a fella?
No.
No.
Drag's an art form.
It's
Anyone
entertainment,
can do
isn't
it.
it? Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the female equivalent was, what do they call them?
Drag kings.
Drag kings.
You got them too.
So can a man be a drag king?
If they want to be. Anyone can
But then
be.
why would you stick a beard on your
whatever they want to
face?
be.
Why would you stick a beard on your face if you can already grow one? For the men who can't grow beards. I've often thought about their plight.
Favourite Spice Girl song? Go.
Oh, so you be there.
Oh,
I really
that
like
sounds
video.
rushed but pressured. What about you?
I do like it.
The one that goes...
Mama.
That was good. I like that. My vocal talent. So in terms of your website, obviously various ways people can contact you. They can find out a lot about what you're doing in the local community and events and things that are coming up. But also, if they want, they can have a view of your online store.
Yes, we do have our own shop now where you can buy your own Hidayah t-shirt, hoodies, nice little mug, a little notebook, whatever you like.
Mouse pad?
No, but good shout.
Do people use mouse pads anymore?
Magnet?
Fridge magnet?
These are really good ideas. Keep them coming and we'll sell them to the committee and see if we can get magnets on. Would you buy a magnet if there were magnets there?
I like fridge magnets.
If you want to get involved, I'm guessing that helps support the group.
Yeah, well, what we do with the money is we put it all back into our group. So it will help us with finding safe spaces so we can meet up. It will help us fund things like fun events to do. Also, it helps us with our own costs as well because we're asked to go travel around nationally to be on panels, go to universities, go to schools, and all these things. It helps because Hidayah is actually run by a bunch of volunteers.
Okay.
None of us are paid. So we do all of our work with Hidayah on a voluntary basis, and we all have real day jobs.
Okay, yeah.
So we need to take time out of our bill-paying jobs to go and do the Hidayah stuff. For
Why did you do that? Are you implying that your job isn't a real job? Are you scanning benefits? You can cut that out if you are. Are you dodging it?
I'm not dodging it. I did that because, you know, when you say real job, I mean, what's real, right? Is your job real?
It happens. I go there, and then they put money in my account.
It's not a figment of your imagination.
No, it's not pretend.
Is your job real?
It's not her second job.
No.
She's got 2 jobs.
Have you?
No.
We did the Findom video, didn't we?
Are you scamming benefits?
Yeah, secret.
No. Be able to get away with that. Sadly.
She's a secret Findom mistress.
What's a Findom?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
It's conning perverts. You can't put that. Get the Findom community having a right go. Conning people basically that like to be financially abused. Like they like it. Wow. I know, and they like to be yelled at and shit as well. Like, give me your fucking money with your fucking money. And like, they love it, don't they?
So, are you one of those people that says that?
No.
Or you?
We were just talking about maybe doing it, and I was thinking actually, I'm doing something like that. But then I feel guilty. I think maybe I have to give money to charity or something. Yeah. Well, I don't know because I am quite poor. So
give your money to us.
You know, that would be a better thing to do.
That would be a better cause, I think.
It would be.
We're always looking for donations, guys. So hit us up on the website. Give us your money, all for good causes.
Give me your money.
Money.
So I saw recently that you won some awards.
We did. We won 2 awards in the Northeast LGBT Awards.
Okay.
We won a Community Initiative one for Hidayah as an organisation, and our lovely chairman, Drew, also won an award as well for his amazing contribution.
Very, very well done.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us and being one of our first guests on our LGBT Q&A right here on the Chris and Kaz show. So if you'd like to find out more information of Hidayah, you can check out their website and all their socials. Make sure you get onto their website, go onto their online store and buy as much merchandise as possible to support a really great cause.
Well, thank you very much for coming. Why is that weird?
Thank you for having me, guys.
Whatever.
Again?
That's not the word coming. Thanks for featuring.
What's wrong with that? That's what you said.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh, okay. I get the. I didn't even get that.
I mean, you've been talking about burger sauce and mayo and spicy
God,
and
sauce. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining us today. It's been absolutely lovely.
Thanks so much for having me.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
No.
Come again sometime.
I will.
Thank you.
You can check out The Chris and Kaz Show by visiting thechrisandkazshow.co.uk.
Imagine having a real serious interview, yeah, Kaz, and then just saying you scamming benefits.
You know what? Lots of people are doing it. We need to get to the bottom of it. I'm only joking. Seriously, it is happening, but as far as I'm concerned, carry on. I think that the top 1% are scamming more from us than the benefit people. So even if she is scamming money off us,
Yeah.
good for her. Frankly, that's how I feel about it. I am not a capitalist. Anyway.
So that was nice to talk to Farina from Hidayah. We also did a YouTube video of this interview. You can check it out right now. It's new.thechrisandkazshow.co.uk. That web address will take you straight to that video. Give it a watch. We did a little bit of a quiz as well. I think it was a cat quiz, wasn't it, Kaz?
Oh, yes, it was.
And I reigned supreme because
What? Isn't it?
Chris is champion.
You know, you really do like to throw that word around. Quite frankly, it's not really the case, is it, Chris? Because you're a champion some of the time. But when I'm a champion, apparently for some stupid reason, you're still a champion. So I'm not quite 100% sure about the rules of this game. I don't really get how it works. Is it that Chris is the champion?
basically, you can write to our complaints department. It's we don't give a shit at thechrisandkazshow.co.uk.
Okay.
Register your complaint now.
It's like arguing with a 5-year-old.
Anyway, Hidayah is a UK-based organisation. They seek to support LGBTQ plus Muslims through social events, education, workshops and social justice campaigns. Check them out, facebook.com/Hidayah LGBT. That's HIDAYAH LGBT. Right. I think we best get some music on the go, because up next we have
Oh my giddy aunt. Oh.
Dear Kaz, Agony Ant, that's up next, so let's play another track. So this track is called No More Silence, and this is from a band called Dr. Strongarm's Misharmonious Orchestra. There we go, Chris got it in one. Look at that, he's been practicing. Check him out. Chris is winner. Anyway, if you like a little bit of rock, heavy metal with a mix of blues, this band will be right up your street. And it goes a little bit something like this. This track's called No More Silence.
Take
There we go, Dr. Strongarm's Misharmonious Orchestra with a track called No More Silence. There we go. Nice mix of rock, a little bit of heavy metal in there. Love it. Love it. So that band was formed in London in 2019 when 3 of the members met at a polyamory meetup. There we go, Kaz. It's, what, polyamory? Polyamory? Yeah. Would you like the definition, Kaz?
Yes, I would.
You would love the definition, did you say?
I can't hear what you said. Polyamory, Maury, specification.
Polyamory.
What was it?
What did I say? I said something wrong.
I have no idea. Say it again.
Polyamory. Polyamory.
So it was like a
polyamory.
Like, I don't know, support group or like a, I don't know, like a family day or something. What was it?
I don't think it's a family day. You know what it is. Come on.
Okay. Explain it to me.
Go on, you explain it to me then. There we go.
Is this a singers thing?
Pardon? Your microphone is SH1T. You're going to have to plug it in.
Oh,
there we go. Technical issue. It wouldn't be the Chris and Kaz show without a quick technical issue, really, would it?
Kaz yanked on this little device just before we went live and it made it break. And I'm a heavy-handed twat. There you go. Well, that's what you get for £4 off eBay.
Basically, Kaz bought a gizmo from eBay for £4 to charge her phone and be able to plug her microphone in, and she snapped it before we went on air. In typical Kaz style, basically.
Like every single time we go live, something happens. Sometimes it's your fault. Sometimes it's me. Most of the time, I like to think that it's you. So, I just want to put that right out there.
I don't believe you. Anyway, so they formed in 2019 and they've been gigging ever since. They have 2 EPs out already, so you can check them out and you can tell from their track. Very politically charged, and I like that. And I was obviously stalking the band as Chris usually does, but I really like the band's ethos in what they do, whether it's their lyrics or their supporting of minorities and LGBTQ+. Their most recent EP release, called The Dominant Power of Influence, covers everything from white privilege to PSTD. So you can check out that band, Dr. Strongarm's Misharmonious Orchestra, on misharmonious.com. Also available on Spotify. Give them a listen. And check them out. We no doubt will play a track from them again, I think. Quite enjoyed that. Right, Kaz?
Yeah.
Are you all plugged in, or are you gonna wing it?
Do you want me to plug in?
Yes, please. I think you better, because I don't think we can wing it. She's just mouthed to me, okay, as she trashes her setup there. Thankfully, we'll cut this out of the actual podcast that goes on our podcast page. But if you haven't subscribed and followed, get on it now. podcast.thechrisandkazshow.co.uk. You can listen to previous episodes of the show with less technical hitches. But more importantly, you can check out some of the interviews we have done with the LGBTQ plus community, including Ask a Queen. Got a couple of episodes there where we've interviewed drag queens. If you remember, we had Miss Jam Tart on the show, we had Charlie Rotten, and quite recently we had Test Drive. Kaz also applied to be a pageant queen straight after we interviewed the awesome Emma J. Webber, who is Miss England 2020. Kaz, I've done enough fill-in. Are you there or thereabouts? You are muted, probably, I would imagine, as per usual. You do it every time, don't you?
Whatever.
Oh, dear. Anyway.
Hello.
So did I get that right?
Because I didn't want the sound of the clunkiness as I was, Anyway, doesn't matter. Carry on.
Did I get that right? Polyamory. Oh,
Yeah.
idiot.
Polyamory.
Idiot.
Do you know what? I'm fascinated by that. I really am. Absolutely fascinated.
So it's the practice or desire for intimate relationships with more than one partner.
And I think that, good for them, but it's one of those things that everybody has to be on for the exact same, what's the phrase? Everyone has to be in it for the same reasons.
On the same page.
It's one of those things, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. Because I think it would be quite sad for people, doing it just for the sake of their partner and all that jazz. This is Agony Aunt Kaz coming out now.
I'll tell you what, yeah. It's a bit early. But let's get her out.
I couldn't do that myself because I'm just insanely jealous. If I'm really in love with someone, I'm like, yeah, ain't even happening. Don't even look at my bow. I do get a little bit jealous. It's not good.
Fair enough.
It's not good.
Fair enough. Right, it is for some. It might not be for others. But there you go.
Each to their very little own.
Each to their own, whatever floats your boat.
Your friggin' boat, yeah.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for...
Oh, here we go.
It's that part of the show where Dear Kaz dishes out that short, sharp dose of reality.
I think you need to do that again, actually, Chris.
Why?
Because I want to say it properly. Thank you very much.
Okay, right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've just tuned in, you're listening to the Chris and Kaz Show. Now it's time for our main feature.
Yeah.
It's Dear Kaz, Agony Aunt. Where Kaz
gives a short, sharp dose of reality
There we go.
to the buggers that need it.
So if you're used to our YouTube channel, you will have watched an episode of Dear Kaz, Agony Aunt. If you haven't, check it out. But this is our podcast version. Kaz has got the glasses on. She's getting serious now.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yep.
So this is where Kaz dishes out a short, sharp dose of reality to a listener that has emailed in with a bit of a problem or issue they have. And this week, this email is from Darren, and it goes a little bit something like this.
Hello, Darren.
Dear Kaz, I love my girlfriend, but worry that I will massively regret it if I do not further explore my sexuality. I am 26. We have been together for 4 years and have a mortgage and a lovely home. The last year has been tough for me, as I am falling out of love with her. I feel trapped. We had a talk a while back and agreed to make a bigger effort with our relationship. To go out more and get fitter. As I got in better shape, my sexuality started to emerge. As a teen, I was attracted to guys, but never did anything about it. I can't tell my family. Let's say split up with my girlfriend, but that's not what I want. I just want to explore. I asked her recently if she'd consider a threesome, but she went absolutely apeshit. What do I do?
Well. Okay. Can you just confirm something for me? Did he actually just say that he was falling out of love with his girlfriend? That was like the first part of the... Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Sweetheart, you've already answered your own question. You're falling out of love with her. Or are you? Maybe you're just creating reasons to cheat on her. You've tried to introduce the whole threesome thing. You want to get it on with other people. That's what it is. You want to get out there. You totally should explore your sexuality. It's not going to go away, mate, and you will be pushed, if you're an unbelievably selfish person, to cheat on her. And the fact that she went mental at the idea of having a threesome tells me she bloody well knows. She knows that that's exactly what's on your mind. She knows about your sexuality. She's probably gone through your bloody internet history and seen what porn you watch. Mate, you need to break up with her, and you need to do it nicely. And you know what? She will take it a lot better, the fact that, that you like guys, than if you were cheating on her with another woman. I think, do the decent thing, break up with her, and go and do what you need to do. But don't kid yourself into just thinking that sex is what it's going to be all about, because you will meet a guy that you have feelings for. There you go. That was actually a lot nicer than normal, wasn't it? Where's Angry Cat?
Yeah.
She's exhausted.
She's
so tired today.
She's in a good mood. She's in a good mood. Kaz, maybe it's a bit of heat stroke. You don't know. In the sun.
I think it might be.
Maybe in the sun for a little bit too long.
Wait a minute. Don't you get whatever? Don't you start vomiting and stuff? I've never suffered with it. I've just. Well, look at me. This is just what happens. This is just what happens to me. Oh, fuck. Are you going to play that, throughout the whole show? Seriously?
I can't miss this opportunity. This opportunity is golden. Looking very golden there, Kaz.
I know.
Brilliant. So, thank you very much, Kaz, for dishing out that sharp dose of reality.
I really hope he takes my advice, because stringing along somebody, whether you're gay or whether you're bisexual, it's absolutely fine. But you should explore your sexuality before you settle down, because if you do, he might actually end up thinking she is the one I'm supposed to be with, but he might have needed to go out there and, I don't want to say put it about a bit, because that sounds horrible, but do you know what I mean? He might need to go out there and just...
It's a bit unfair for the other person that is invested, isn't it? So
yeah,
obviously got
absolutely.
a mortgage,
and they have
mortgage together.
They got a mortgage, they've got a house together.
4 years.
A couple of steps down, he might actually knock her up, and that's it. Then he's absolutely, most definitely trapped. And that sounds horrible putting it like that, but you've got to consider the other person's feelings, haven't you?
Yeah, true. Anyway, if you want to check out more episodes of Dear Kaz Agony Aunt, you can check out on our YouTube page. Very, very easy. Very, very straightforward. Our YouTube page is as follows.
Check out The Chris and Kaz Show on YouTube. YouTube.com/The Chris Kaz Show.
There we go. Easy as pie.
Yeah, I think I kind of didn't want to be horrible to him. I kind of wanted to be nice to him because of his dilemma. Anyway.
Right, we are moving on with the show. We got another track to play. This is from a singer-songwriter from Scotland called Kate McCabe.
We're getting so far up the country, Chris. We're almost at the bloody Hebrides. What's going on?
I know, it was Sheffield last week. It's a bit of Scotland this week, so obviously Gerry's son and the Smokin Gun from Scotland as well. But this is Kate McCabe, and she is from Scotland. Singer-songwriter, like I said. She's been writing songs since she was 10 years old. And in 2018, at 15 years old, she released her second EP entitled Woman. So very, very young age. She is 23 now, if my maths is correct. She sings a style of atmospheric acoustic pop with a dash of folk. There we go. That was a mouthful. Normally I'm all right with a mouthful, but you know.
I'm not really sure I want to know actually, but thank you. Putting that image in my mouth.
Anyway, she's performed all over. She does the open mic nights, events, and festivals. So we're going to play a track from her now, and this track is Talk of Tomorrow, and it goes a little bit something like this.
My mind is moving, and I am so confused. I feel there's no surrender when I am with you. The talk of tomorrow suppressed down in view, but I can't help that I still think of you. Lord knows I'm trying to live a calm and light. Take it what I get it, never questioning why. And if it's all the same between my dreams and reality, then what's the game I'm playing? What's the move I'm missing?
you can check out The Chris and Kaz Show by visiting thechrisandkazshow.co.uk.
There we go, Kaz. What did you think of that track?
Now I thought it was really lovely. You point, me.
You are breaking up like hell, but never mind.
You have such a lovely voice.
You might have to get a little bit closer so it doesn't break up so much.
She has a lovely voice.
Brilliant. We got that time. Third time lucky. Anyway, that was Kate McCabe with a track called Talk of Tomorrow. You can check her out on katemccabemusic.com. There we go.
Bum,
Bum, bum, bum, bum, bum. You know what it's time for nearly, Kaz? Are you going to be ready for this?
I don't know. Is it going to be Chris?
Is it going to be what?
Is it going to be a stitch up? Did you hear that?
Just about, yes. Is it going to be a stitch up? I don't know what you're talking about.
Am I going to get my retraction? Am I going to get my traction? Am I going to get an apology from you for getting the question wrong last week? Because you did. I researched it, Googled the crap out of it, and you were wrong. You got the wrong song. Wrong song. Kaz knew that you got the wrong song.
You can email our complaints department at Chris don't give a shit at thechrisandkazshow.co.uk.
No, of course it doesn't. But apparently Chris is still bloody champion. And your rules are faulted. It's a load of old bollocks.
You are right. Chris is champion. Guys,
whatever.
It is time. It is time. It is time. Do you know what it's time for, Kaz?
Is it time for... Oh, here we go.
Here we go, one more time. What is it time for, Kaz? What's that copyright?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Getting a little bit better there.
Bum, ba, 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 bum, bum. This song gets stuck in my head so much. I want to smash it.
So, guys,
yes, I do.
if you have not experienced What's That Copyright competition before, just do a quick rundown for you. It's as simple as Kaz has to tell us the artist or band and the name of the track. I'm going to play 5 tracks, but I'm only going to play 5 seconds of each track, and that is due to copyright.
Oh my God, Chris! Everyone knows the rules by now. It's not even worth explaining it. Let's just get on with it. Everyone knows it.
For the new listeners and the new viewers, that is the simplistic What's That Copyright?
That copyright. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Right, guys.
What's that friggin' copyright?
Here we go. So we are going to kick off.
Maybe she'll win, or maybe she won't. Yeah, pretty unlikely.
Maybe she win, maybe she won't.
She will.
Pretty.
She bloody well will, because
Pretty
she
unlikely.
always does, because she's awesome. Thank you very bloody much.
So, guys, you can join in on the live chat because Kaz will probably need some support from her spiritual guide.
My spiritual guides come to me from the cosmos. I don't need them from, people in I mean, if you want to help me, they're appreciative, but I don't necessarily need it from the people. But I would like to say, can you get rid of that bloody lobster right now? Because I'm sick and tired of you making fun of my bloody sunburn. It's starting to get on my nerves. Get rid of the lobster. Go on. I can't help my ginger jeans. Get rid of that lobster. Oh, fuck.
What's that, Kaz? What's that?
Get rid of the lobster. Get rid of the rough lobster. Seriously though, can you please get rid of it? Because I'm getting annoyed.
Unfortunately, you have to write to Chris. Don't give a shit.
Stop it!
At the chrisandkazshow.co.uk.
All right, okay, whatever. Bloody tune number 1. Let's get on.
All right, the lobster's gone.
Bloody well gone.
I've taken away the lobster. There we go. He's gone.
Thank you.
He's going in.
That's
He's
lobster.
going in the pan. Can be somebody's
Yum
tea.
yum.
Right, okay, let's kick it off for What's That Copyright, and we'll go straight in to track number 1. Before we go straight in, Kaz,
okay.
I've had to change the era ever so slightly. So we've moved from the 90s to the 2000s. Okay. So
that's a big thing that you to let me know at the last minute, because okay.
It's not that far off, really, is it? So
no, I was still around in the 2000s. I was in high school, so fair enough. Very blooming muff. Let's do this.
Right. So the
let's do it.
The first track goes a little bit something like this. I
think that was actually the 80s, wasn't it? That too. Lucky Lobster.
I'm joking.
Yeah, I got that because that ain't a 2000s track. Anyway.
I wouldn't want to wind you up anymore and take the piss of your sunburn
you really
anymore
haven't
than
done
that.
it enough.
But
whatever.
I wouldn't take the piss of your sunburn like that. I wouldn't.
Okay. Do you know what? I'm going to put the jumper on. I'm going to put the jumper back on if you keep taking the mic off.
Looking a little bit hot there, Kaz. You a bit warm?
Piss off! Just carry on. Just bloody well carry on.
Looking a little bit red. It's quite warm there, isn't it? In Plymouth?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, it's bloody boiling. So carry on.
Right, guys. Track number 1 goes a little bit something like this.
It was so easy that night.
There we go. Kaz?
Oh, my giddy aunt.
Would you like me to play that?
Oh, my giddy aunt.
Would you like me to play it again for you?
This song.
I'll play it again for you. It goes a little bit something like this.
It was so easy that night.
There we go. That's track number 1.
Oh. That is like further into the 2000s, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Okay.
I got a feeling you know that.
I've got a feeling I have the greatest hits, quite frankly. But my spiritual guides they're talking to me right now, and they still want to help me. Can I connect myself to them, or you to them?
Go on in. You connect. You connect yourself.
I'll connect myself. Okay. I have a feeling there are some babes, pretty babylicious. There are some babes. Sugar babe. And this song is about you now. I think that's what it is. I think that it's Sugar Babes, About You Now.
Sugar Babes, About You Now is Kaz correct on the first song of What's That? Copyright.
Woohoo!
Oh dear. Can you tell the disappointment in my voice?
We're only one song in, Chris. Calm down. You've got plenty of time to stitch me up, haven't you, like you did last time? And I'm sure you will.
Okay, guys, moving swiftly on. This is track number 2, and it goes a little bit something like this. There we go.
Wow.
Would you like it again, Kaz? Play you it
Yes, please.
for you one more time. Here we go.
Oh, it sounds like robot dance. Robot-y dancey. That's what it sounds like. Okay.
Don't forget, guys, you can help out on the chat. Kaz might get a little bit stuck on some of these.
Yeah, thanks for that, Chris. I'm clearly a moron. The spiritual guides are helping me again.
I don't know why. It seems a little bit odd that you always tend to look down at these spiritual guys, because I'm sure you would.
Yes, because the energy comes from beneath. Comes from
I'm
beneath
kind of sure
and
you
goes
would.
right in.
I'm sure you would look up. Surely, no. You'd not look up to
No,
your spiritual
no,
guy?
they sort
No?
they go down,
Yeah,
go down, and they sort of they go down, and they swoop right underneath my phone, in fact.
Underneath
and then
your
they
phone,
go,
yeah.
yes, and then right inside me, inside my head, and that's how they get into me. Do you know? Don't judge it. It is what it is, Chris. This is how they work. I cannot question how they work. Anyway, shall I carry on?
I don't know how you're doing this. I think
Well,
I think there's a little bit of sly.
I think maybe I'm not a
sly
friggin'
going on.
idiot, but whatever.
A little bit of sly in it.
I don't think so. Anyway, I'm thinking. The spirits are telling me about a Harris. A Harris, but it is not a Rolf Harris. It is a Calvin Harris. And certain things were acceptable, necessarily not now, but they were definitely acceptable in the 80s. Calvin Harris, acceptable in the 80s. Woo! That battery. Oh, crap, my battery is so low.
Here we go. It's that time of the show, I reckon.
That's not a win for you. If my battery goes, that's not a win for you.
Yeah, it's a forfeit.
No, it's not.
Right, let's move swiftly on then. Track number 3. It goes a little bit something like this. Here we go, Kaz. Oh, would you like it one more time? One more time, here we go.
Yeah, sounds lovely. Okay.
Yeah, something
The
sly.
spirit guides are talking to me again. They're
Something
talking to me again.
sly going on here.
Well, you pick the questions, my dear. I'm thinking about Back to the Future. Why am I thinking about Back to the Future? I'm thinking about Marty. I gotta tell you about your future, Marty. Oh no, wait, it's not Marty. McFly. It's McFly.
Fucking hell. What the?
It's McFly, and it's all about you. It's all about you. Thought you got me with that one, didn't you? You thought you actually got me. My mate was a massive McFly fan.
I thought 5 seconds at the start of that, she'll never know it. Because the rest of the track's pretty different. Oh dear. Okay, guys, we're going to go straight into track number 4. It goes a little bit something like this. There we go. One more time.
You bastards. Yeah, I think so.
One more time. Here we go.
Okay.
There we go.
This is 2000.
Yep. Sarah says on the chat that, she is on fire tonight. Until now, Sarah.
This is your little track that you threw in that I was never going to know. Oh, come on.
I tell you what, if Kaz gets one wrong, then that actually equals a win for me as far as I'm concerned.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't work that way.
Chris
is champion.
There we go. Chris is champion.
Chris.
Of course he is.
I want you to play that intro again, please.
What intro?
I want you to play that intro again, please.
You want me to play the track again?
Yes, please.
You're only allowed it twice, I'm afraid, Kaz.
Whatever. That's just your made-up rule. Play it again.
If you would like it for a third time, then all you have to do is email us. Chris don't give a shit.
Just bloody play it again, please.
At thechrisandkazshow.co.uk. Nope.
I'm not a hip-hop fan, and it's obviously a hip-hop song.
It's not. Time limit is activated.
Whatever. No, come on.
Time limit.
I hate it when you always do this when you think that I don't know it. Maybe I do know it, and I'm just playing you right now. Maybe that's exactly what's going on.
Time limit activated.
What's that? Copyright? Whoa, 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 whoa.
5.
Stop it! No, stop
4,
it, please. Stop it.
3.
My poor battery. It's really low.
2.
Oh, okay, I don't bloody know it. You do this deliberately. You
1.
deliberately throw in one that no one would know.
1. Unfortunately, Kaz.
Whatever. Whatever, Trevor. Whatever, Trevor's cousin Heather. Kiss my a-hole. Go on then, what is it?
That was actually a JLS track, and it was called Everybody in Love. There we go.
Oh, I'm not a JLS fan. Oh, that's annoying. That's like the later part of the 2000s, Chris. That's not the early 2000s, is it?
Chris is champion.
Oh, whatever. No, he's not.
Right,
I've got 3 right so far, and this is a decider. Well, it's not the decider at all. I've still won. I've got 3 right, and there's only 5. I've still won, even if I get the next one wrong. So whatever.
If you get one wrong, that is a win for me, I'm afraid. Awesome.
How is it a win for you if I get one wrong? That doesn't even make sense. You're just making up your own rules.
Right, let's move on. Move on, Kaz. This is track number 5. Track number 5. One more time. It goes a little bit something like this. Whoa,
Oh, come on. No, I want it again.
If you would like me to play that track one more time, then drop an email to chrisdoesn'tgiveashit at thechrisandkazshow.co.uk.
Do you want to say that any more times? Oh, my God. You're winding me up today.
Alternatively, you can tweet me at chrisiswinner.
Kaz is champion. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kaz is champion. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I would like to communicate with my spiritual guides now, please. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the time limit warning.
What's that? Copyright? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay. Well, we never had a time limit warning before, but whatever. Okay.
5.
I'm guessing. Okay. Shut up. I'm going to talk. My spiritual guides are telling me, okay, that there is a perry, like a pear wine, isn't it? Like a pear cider. That's perry, isn't it? But I know it's a Katie. It's a Katy Perry. And she kissed a girl. That naughty little minx, she kissed a girl and she liked it. Apparently it tasted like cherry chapstick.
I like that wink, Kaz. Well done.
I think those are the lyrics. It's been a while since I've heard it.
Go on in then. Who is it? And what is the track?
Katy Perry. I kissed a girl and I liked it. Me too, Katie. We was on the same wavelength. You and me.
Oh dear. We were so close, guys. We were so close. But
No, you weren't at all, because I got 3 right out of 5 before you even started thinking that you could beat me. So no, you weren't. You weren't anywhere near close.
But I will take.
I am champion. Thank you.
I will take that as a slight win. At least Kaz got one wrong this time on What's That Copyright.
Here you go again, making up your own rules. No, it's not even a slight or any kind of win. Kaz is champion. I thank you very much.
4 out of 5. It wasn't full mark, so was it, Kaz?
Yeah, and I wonder why. You deliberately threw in that track that was the later 2000s, when I was an adult and had a job, and I don't listen to Radio 1 at that time in my life. Bit sad, actually, that I didn't.
Can't go too easy on you, Kaz. Can't go too easy on you. Anyway, guys.
You knew I wouldn't get that JLS question. Are you going to throw in a JLS question every single time?
Maybe.
What's next?
Maybe.
Yeah.
That was our feature, What's That Copyright, for this week.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We are now going to play another track. So this is a track by Peter Davis that goes under the name King Carrier. He writes, records, mixes and masters by himself. His first album, Anti-Perfect, was a marker for his recovery after developing a rare long-term mental illness and consequently losing his band, losing his job and place at uni. So he found solace in creating music whilst on the road to recovery. And this is a culmination of that. He's now working on his album number 2, and that's about set to go now. So this is Peter Davis, otherwise known as King Carrier, and this track is called Labyrinth.
My hands and knees, crawling around in the dark. I'm coming up clean. Might be on repeat, looking around on the floor, starting a melt in the heat. in the labyrinth. No way to get ya. I'm so sick of it. Grasping and reaching for you in the labyrinth. One day I'll get ya, and I just want it all.
You're listening to The Chris and Kaz Show.
There we go. That was a track called Labyrinth, and that was by King Carrier. You can check him out. It's Peter Davis, facebook.com/King Carrier UK. Really, really like that track. Actually, kind of reminds me like when we were doing college radio. I used to play a band called Reuben. Used to play quite a lot of Reuben, and the vocals are very Reuben-esque. Really like that. Really like that. You can kind of tell. Very passionate is how I would put it. Certainly. Kaz, your microphone is rubbish, and every time you talk it breaks up, so you'll have to get real close and speak.
Well, you may lose my temper today and break that connection to my phone, and that's why I cannot use my earphones. So I blame you. I blame everything for you, quite frankly. And why is it you are praising this band for being passionate, but when I get angry at Guess That Copyright, I'm just someone that needs to stop taking games so seriously and stop being so competitive? So what's the difference, Chris?
If you're complaining, Kaz, you can always email our complaints address at chrisdon'tgivashit@thechrisandkazshow.co.uk. I sense you're burning up with rage, Kaz. Burning, being the optimum word. Guys, if you've just joined in to our live stream, Kaz is donning a little bit of a tan. Some say.
I am actually a bit of pain, not that you give a toss. I've been putting loads of moisturiser on because I hate peeling, and it makes me feel physically sick to see other people's peeling skin, and I don't like seeing my own. Not that you care about me and my issues, but whatever.
Some say Kaz is looking pretty fantastic. Oh, guys, check out our Facebook page because we had an interview with Hidayah, LGBTQ+. That's a Muslim support group. The link to the full interview is available on our Facebook page right now. Check it out. And you can listen off our podcast page. It'll take you straight there. It's getting near that time. It's getting near the end of the show. We've had a good one so far. A little bit of Dear Kaz agony aunt. Short, sharp dose of reality. Obviously, the Hidayah interview. Played some awesome tracks from some awesome bands. We've actually got a couple more tracks to play you before the end of the show. And we're going to get straight on with the next one. And this band have a little bit of an intro for us. This band is called You Over Me. And their intro and track goes a little bit something like this.
Hey, this is Will from You Over Me, and you're listening to the Chris and Kaz Show.
See the stars why are you so close-minded? Growing up, I always had my mother say, just be yourself, okay? And I'll never be ashamed to just be myself. If you got something to say, keep it to yourself. Be proud to stand out in a crowd, no need to grin and bear it. We're never gonna fit in, and we're not changing. I know we all wanna find somewhere to belong, but you don't have to pretend to be someone you're not. Individuality is more attractive than a plastic persona, so I'll be who I am and damn right I'm gonna own it. Why would we wanna fit in when we were born to stick out? So I'm gonna scream and shout, and I'll never be ashamed to just be myself. If you got something to say, keep it to yourself. Be proud to stand out in a crowd, no need to grin and bear it. We're never gonna fit in, and we're not changing. No, I will never change myself to satisfy someone else. And if you got a problem, I'm not changing who I am. Don't care if you don't understand. I'm not changing who I am. Don't care if you don't understand. I'm not changing who I am. Don't care if you don't understand. I'm not changing who I am. I will never be ashamed to just be myself. If you got something to say, keep it to yourself. Be proud to stand out in a crowd, no need to grin and bear it. We're never gonna fit in, and we're not changing. I'll never be ashamed to just be myself. If you got something to say, keep it to yourself. Be proud to stand out in a crowd, no need to grin and bear it. We're never gonna fit in, and we're not changing.
You can check out The Chris and Kaz Show by visiting thechrisandkazshow.co.uk.
Do you know what?
You're breaking up totally, Kaz, but you can say that again.
I was, your little voiceover guy did that. I was half expecting it to say, if you would like to visit the Chris and Kaz Show, go to chrisdoesn'tgiveashit.com. I was half expecting for it to come that, because the amount of bloody times I've heard that today.
I tell you what, that might actually be a new jingle. He says.
I want my... Where am I doing?
Where are your jingles?
One of these days, the tables are going to turn, and I'm going to be at the mixing desk, and I'm going to play all my jingles. Oh, yeah, it's coming. It's bloody well coming.
Guys, if you would like to see the tables turned, as Kaz puts it.
Oh, let me guess. Right to chrisdoesn'tgiveashit.com. Here we go. Like I already know what you're thinking.
You can email us at chrisdoesn'tgiveashit.co.uk.
You know what? I may not even ask permission. I may just bloody well do it. And I may tie Chris up in the basement and just do the Kaz Show. There is no Chris. The Kaz Show.
I mean, getting tied up in the basement, that sounds like a good night, to be fair. Depends.
I can throw some hot guys down there with you at the same time if you want.
Can
if
we
you want that to happen.
Can we throw Gerry Gunn and the Smokin Gun down there. Gerard, actually.
I'll and get it sorted out.
Thank you.
Do a live.
Anyway, our last track was from a band called You Over Me. That track was called We're Not Changing. It's about not changing who you are. This obviously strongly reflects on people of all colour, race and sexualities. The band is made up of two guys influenced by the classic era and two girls who take a shine on the modern pop punk scene. Their debut single, self-released and produced. The band were formed in 2019 and have been busy creating a tight-sounding live show. And hopefully, after the lockdown gets lifted and these venues start up again, get out there, check out their Facebook page, find out where they are playing next, and support your local music. So check out the band, facebook.com/You Over Me Band, and we got a link in the chat below. Kaz, would you like to wrap us up? Because it's getting to that time now. We got one more track to play.
I don't really know what I'm supposed to say.
Would you like I was thinking a little bit of a Jerry Springer kind of final thoughts from Kaz. Would you like a little bit of music or something? We can do that for you.
Yeah, there you go. You always play that.
Kaz's
you know what, guys?
Final thoughts.
You get out in the sun and you have really fair skin. Buy some bloody sunblock. Buy yourself some sun. Because I am, quite frankly, in agony right now. And I should not be in this pain. If I had taken my sunscreen to work, I would not be a red lobster peeling, revolting mess right now. So please, give all you can. Donate £2 a month to pay motherfuckers like me who forget to buy sun cream. Your £2 a month could save our dignity.
Wow. Thanks for that, Kaz. Final thoughts?
It was only 1 hour. It was 1 hour in the sun, and that's all this takes. Except for the couple of hours I was in Sarah's garden having a beer. But the sun wasn't even that strong at the point, so I'm not going to count that.
It just sneaks up on you when you least expect it, doesn't it?
It does.
It does. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We got one more track to play. You heard them at the start of the show. It's Gerry Son and the Smokin Gun. The final track.
Son?
Yeah, Gerry, my son. Something like that. Thanks for joining in. It was great to be joined by Farina from Hidayah for our LGBT Q&A. You can check out the extended interview on our YouTube page and podcast page, podcast.thechrisandkazshow.co.uk. We had some awesome music from Dr. Strongarm's Misharmonious Orchestra. We had a bit of Kate McCabe, a bit of King Carrier in there, and you just heard it. It was You Over Me with a mix of modern and classic pop punk. Don't forget to tune in next week, same time, same place. It's Chris and Kaz Show right here on Facebook Live, YouTube Mix and Twitcher.
Chris and Kaz Show. Check them out on social media at thechrisandkazshow.co.uk.
Right, guys, our final track of the evening. Yes, it's Gerry Son and the Smokin Gun once again, and this track is called Rapture.
I want